Alright, I replaced the connector from my battery to my ground wire, and then the one going to the frame, I guess, wherever the hell it goes. I know it don't go to the starter because this one does. Electrical taped one. Yeah, all this other shit, that's to the truck's brain. This one's to the alternator. I literally just rigged up one to the alternator, and then there's already one there. I just wanted to make sure I don't have a short in one of the wires. It idles funny when you got a bad battery or a bad alternator. But hey, let's see how fast this brand new starter spins over with a fresh connector. In this 96 Jeep Grand Cherokee. 5.2 liter engine, of course. Most of you already noticed that. Alright, let's listen to it. Sounds good. Yep, sounds real good. All you need now is a key. Yeah, I got the key in ignition, all that stuff. It fell out. There's a screw in there that holds the thing in, and once that screw backs out, you can't really get it back in there. It's tough. All this has to come off, but ain't nothing a good old screwdriver can't turn. Right there. All you gotta do. But yeah, 297,000 miles later, the 96 lives on. All-wheel drive. There's your front end. Here's your transfer case. You probably can see it, but yep, oldie but a goodie. You don't see these anymore. Yeah, I got the old Dixieland horn instead of windshield wiper fluid. Windshield wiper fluid's for pussies that have uncracked windshields. But yeah, I got the power. Remember that song? Yeah, it's amazing what one terminal can do for $1.99. That one's a brass one. I cleaned all that up. Cleaned this up. You see it's shiny. It's not corroding. So got it all rigged up. There's nothing here connected any more than it needs to be. So I'm just running the vehicle. Alternator's lasted me since 2021 when I rebuilt it for $18 with just a rotor and a brush kit. Didn't need the bearings. So yeah. All these old vehicles you can fix pretty easy if you know what you're doing. Any kind of mechanical incline, what are you going to call this shit? Mechanical brains. Yeah, it don't take much. That's a new radiator, by the way. I tore this whole front end apart a long time ago, which is only 5 years ago to me. Belt's looking old. This is 15 years old. I just re-grease it every 2 years. There's dirt because I work at a lake and pond job constantly, but if you just keep it cleaned, spray out the dust, if you get any in there, you'll be alright. Idler pulley is usually the one to go first. My spring got stiff on me. It started squeaking right here, so I just sprayed that with some release agent down in there in the spring hole, and it started tightening back up again. So I love it, man. You know, I ain't got no notes. Nobody's paying for anything except gas and oil. And it don't really use oil. It just leaks it out of the main. Because whoever had it before me, 2009, allowed that seal to, you know, get ate up by old dirty oil. So I've kept it clean every 3,500 miles ever since then. And that's been over 100,000 miles ago. And it uses the same quart once a month. And it just only drips out by the bell housing, by the flywheel, so you know it's the main. But it doesn't burn oil, it don't smoke. It is a 318 cubic inch engine. Not many of them out there left, but it's a good workhorse for a little bitty truck. I call it a truck, but it's a Jeep. Good old yellow lights, don't blind you like those new lights today y'all hate. This one right here with high beams on, still low enough to not blind you oncoming in traffic. So, but yeah, I've got me a rigged up antifreeze tubes going into my dash as a defroster. See that right there? Yeah, it's a trans cooler. That's my defroster. And I got a heater rigged up in there too off these two hoses. So all this stuff right here is just heating my truck in the winter and defrosting my stuff in the rain. But yeah, it's better than pulling the dash out. Replacing that $40 heater cord. It's going to leak in 1 year, coming from India. Or maybe China. I won't give India the bad news, because they make a lot of good stuff, even though it's homemade. At least they do shit right, unlike China. Yeah, this is it, man. How many miles will it survive? Hell, the air filter's 10 years old. Yeah, it's cleanable. That's why it's 10 years old. But yep, she lives on and keeps on rolling.